Thank you, Shahida. Hello, everybody. It's wonderful to see all the faces here in solidarity, because solidarity and inclusive solidarity is vital all the time, but particularly on a day like this when the EDL are here. Because the EDL's project, in a way, is to spread fear and hatred. And if we respond to that with more fear and more hatred, we're just fitting in with their agenda. So our task today, our project today, is to stand here in solidarity together, knowing that, as other people have said, love and solidarity and inclusiveness can overcome hatred. There's a lot in the world at the moment. There's an escalation going on, and I'm so proud to be part of Sheffield, where we are able to come together in solidarity. I'm just thinking of recent events in Charleston in the USA, where a young man, a young racist, went into a church and killed 9 devout Christians. A shocking act. And he was intent on spreading fear and hatred, and he was trying to start a race war, people say. And as President Obama pointed out, that is a terrorist act, and he is and should be regarded as a terrorist. More recently, a week ago, there was a terrorist attack in Tunisia, in Sousse, where a young man, probably similar age, went on the rampage and killed 38 people, and we hear an awful lot about that because 30 of them were British. It's a shocking thing, and it's reported in the press quite rightly. But there's something that's less reported in the press, but I think is really important. And that's that the staff in the hotels, the Tunisian people, the workers there, formed a human protective shield to stop him moving on to the next door hotel and massacring many more people. They saved many lives. And as it is reported in The Independent, actually one of the few papers to really report it, they said to him, "We're Muslims, you're going to have to get past us if you want to kill more British tourists." And they protected those tourists. That's a really important thing to know, I think, when the EDL are going to be here saying bad things about Muslims. Those people risk their life, really, in a very real way, to protect British tourists, and that doesn't get reported as much. In fact, the Daily Mail online reported, because there was a photograph of a line of people, why are these onlookers standing there? Why aren't they doing something? And they were doing a massive thing. So what fuels hatred and fear, in my understanding, is injustice and poverty. When people are feeling they don't have things, when they feel they're having things taken away from them, and when they feel the injustice of our society, whatever role they're in, whatever religion they are, whatever community they identify with, they are likely, or there's a risk that they will be drawn to some sort of hatred response. So I was reading the papers this morning, and I'm reading that the government, the Tory government, is going to remove inheritance tax for people who have property worth up to £1 million, and the justification is family values. Can you believe it? This is being done in the name of family values, so that people can pass on their property to their children. But what about the parents who don't have £1 million, who don't even have hardly anything at all? What do they do for their children? Why is it only the privileged can help their children? Why is family values only talked about for the privileged? I think that's really shocking. So my final message is about inclusive solidarity. And when we feel ourselves that we want to attack somebody because we hate what they're doing, we can certainly hate what they're doing, or certainly be against what they're doing. But as other speakers have said, they are individuals, just like you and me. We need to find the fellow feeling that we are all human beings in this together. And there are people, and there may be some there, but there are people in other places too, who are trying to divide us. But at the end of the day, inclusive solidarity is what's going to make this city the great place it is. continue that way. Thank you.